Have you noticed those subtle shifts? A moment's hesitation on the stairs, a slight grab for the countertop, a world that feels just a little less certain underfoot. This isn't about sudden drama. It's often a quiet erosion, a gradual retreat from the confidence we once took for granted, that little wobble when reaching for a high shelf, the decision to take the shorter, flatter route. These whispers of caution can, over time, become shouts of limitation. But here's a truth that shines like a beacon. Your ability to stand tall, to move with grace, isn't a lost relic of youth. It's a skill. And like any skill, it can be rekindled. The unsteadiness that creeps in, so often it's rooted in habits, in 5 common missteps that once understood can be transformed into stepping stones for a more stable, vibrant life. This journey isn't just about avoiding falls. It's about reclaiming your world, your independence, your unshakable confidence. It's about the freedom to explore, to engage, to live without that nagging fear. If you're in your prime years, your 60s, 70s, 80s and beyond, and you yearn to feel grounded and secure, these insights are for you. This isn't just information, it's an invitation to empower yourself. So let's walk this path together. We're not just going to highlight the shadows. We're going to illuminate the way forward with practical wisdom you can embrace today, ready to stand stronger. We often look upwards for balance, to our core, our mind, but the real conversation often begins at ground level, with the unsung heroes, your feet and ankles. Think of them as the roots of your personal tree. They sense the subtle shifts in the earth beneath you, making micro-adjustments, sending vital intelligence to your brain. They are your first line of defense, your shock absorbers. But as life unfolds, these powerhouses can become dormant. We lose that intricate connection, that nimble responsiveness, often because we've unknowingly asked less of them. Overly cushioned shoes that mute the ground's feedback, years spent primarily on perfectly flat, predictable surfaces, a reluctance to let our feet truly feel the world. These things can lead to ankles that are less agile, feet that are less perceptive. And when that foundation is compromised, even the smallest pebble can feel like a mountain. Consider Eleanor, 78. She loved her garden, but found herself increasingly hesitant, feeling her feet were a bit numb. She hadn't had an injury, but a simple test showed her ankle mobility was restricted. We started with gentle toe wiggles, ankle circles, and a few moments each day simply feeling the texture of a rug beneath her bare feet. The change was remarkable. "It's like my feet woke up," she exclaimed. "I feel so much more connected to the ground." How awake is your foundation? Try this. Barefoot, can you smoothly rise onto the balls of your feet and hold? Can you stand on one leg even for a few seconds, feeling those subtle adjustments in your ankle? If it's a struggle, that's okay. It's simply your body signaling an area ripe for reawakening. Nourishing this foundation isn't about grand gestures. It's about inviting sensation back. Walk barefoot in safe, varied environments. Roll a small ball under your arches. Consciously, articulate through your foot with each step. When your feet and ankles are strong and perceptive, your entire posture shifts, your movements become more fluid, your recovery from a misstep swifter. This isn't just about preventing falls, it's about walking through life with a deeper sense of your own power. Correct this, and you're laying the cornerstone for unwavering stability. The second misstep is a quiet one, often born from the assumption that balance is an automatic pilot we're all born with, one that simply winds down with time. But what if balance is more like a muscle or a finely tuned instrument? If you don't use it, challenge it, refine it, it naturally loses its edge. Our bodies are marvels of adaptation. If we consistently choose the path of least resistance, avoiding uneven surfaces, shying away from movements that test our equilibrium, our internal balance system gets the message. My services aren't fully required. Take Arthur, 72. He'd become so cautious, so fearful of a stumble that his world had shrunk. I just stick to what I know, he'd say. That caution, while understandable, was a feedback loop. The less he challenged his balance, the more his body forgot how to maintain it. We started with the simplest of challenges, standing with his feet a little closer, shifting his weight gently from side to side, holding onto a chair for support. He was surprised at how wobbly he initially felt. I guess I've been coddling myself, he admitted, but slowly, consistently, his confidence and his stability began to bloom. Balance training isn't about high-wire acts. It's about small daily invitations to your body. Stand on one leg while the kettle boils. Walk a line on your carpet. Close your eyes for a moment while standing, safely near support. These gentle nudges re-educate your muscles, retune your nervous system, and rebuild those vital communication lines between brain and body. With each small success, you're not just improving physically, you're rewriting an internal narrative from I might fall to I'm capable. If these insights are resonating, let us know in the comments with Feeling Steadier. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe and ring that notification bell. Your journey is our journey. Instead of Jack, perhaps Brenda, who loved her comfy but completely unsupportive house shoes, focus on sensory deprivation from bad shoes. Instead of Sarah, maybe Robert, who used furniture as stepping stones, never fully engaging his own stabilizing muscles. Emphasize weaning yourself off support. Instead of Tom, perhaps Clara, whose slightly blurry vision and unaddressed ear ringing were creating a sensory fog. Highlight regular checkups as tuning your instruments. Reiterate that balance is a dynamic, trainable system. Emphasize that it's about small, consistent, mindful actions. End on a powerful note of hope and the joy of confident movement.